I'm the Vice Distinguished Professor of Higher Education in the Educational Leadership and Policy Analysis Department. Within WCER, I serve as the Director and Chief Research Scientist for Wisconsin's Equity and Inclusion Laboratory, which we refer to as the WE Lab. My individual work has for quite some time been really focused on matters related to organizational science, trying to really understand how organizations operate within the context as it relates to the work we're doing in the lab, kind of equity and diversity. So wanting to really understand workforce diversity and workplace discrimination challenges. And so in that regard, I've really tried to think about that work from the host of items that we tend to think about, all the way from hiring practices to career and upward mobility, also thinking about unique forms of workplace discrimination like glass ceiling effects. The long-term goal of the WE Lab is to be a global leader, to be the resource globally that you want to be connected to and follow as you think about how to improve conditions in your educational organization as it relates to individuals that come from diverse backgrounds. Our objective is pretty clear, to allow educational leaders to really understand the unique connections between organizational culture, decision making, and even the types of adjustments necessary to implement within your organizational culture, to create a space where everyone has equal access to do well in the workplace and to do well in their learning settings. And so it's sort of a straightforward answer, but it's a pretty lofty goal to think about it in that particular regard, simply because it's a social science, so there's a lot of factors that you have to take into place, and individuals have to have courage to make changes, and so we really do hope the information and materials we are able to develop and share provides the type of evidence that can fuel the leadership courage necessary to make change. The WE Lab's overarching mission is to serve in a capacity that provides information that helps education organizations to think about how to best create equitable and inclusive learning and work environments. And it actually looks across a little more broadly than my own individual work, but it looks across disciplines and across the university as well. Because we have a little bit broader focus in the WE Lab, there will be efforts to also help in K-12 settings to think about some of these particular dynamics as well.